Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. How is everyone? Let me let Alexis in right quick. Hold on. Okay, she's in. She'll show her face when she can. I know she was just finishing up an assignment. How is everyone doing? Welcome. Hey, Chantel, Notary Down South. Now, you guys know I am having a problem. I can never see Facebook, so hopefully Alexis can tell us who's on Facebook shortly. But welcome to, again, Notary Life with Kimmi. I am Kimmi. I am one of your educators in the notary space where we teach you to notarize like a pro, and it's not that complicated. Hey, Alexis, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I think I need a little more light. Alexis, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. It's Alexis with Alexis Notary Services, and I am also a part of Notary Educators. Is my thing lagging a little bit?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It's on my side then. But yeah, I'm a part of Notary Educators as well. Welcome to the live.
Hey, guys. So tonight we are talking about technology. Stop being afraid. So before we get started, I sent out 2 emails today. The first one was about just a couple updates. A new video was released and a few different things. Mr. Oscar, how you doing? Hey, Donna. How's it going? Hey, Marjorie. Alexis, when you get a chance, can you tell me who is on Facebook? Because I don't know why I can't never see Facebook. But YouTube is notifying people. So welcome to everyone who is joining us. Those on Facebook, the replay, also the podcast. If you have not heard the word on the street, yes, we have a podcast.
Yes.
And it's actually doing very amazing. I'm so pleased by that. So it's on all your networks where you find platforms where you find podcasts. Okay, so check that out. Hey, Willie Pannell, Miss Suze, what's going on, Jenny? Jenny's random. So yeah, let me clear up a little confusion. I sent out 2 emails today earlier because this live was unexpected. Earlier, I sent out an email about we have 5 spaces left for the Notarize Like a Pro class on the 22nd. That is going to be on the 22nd of this month. For those on the replay and podcast, you'll just know that we offer live training. But it is, I have 5 slots left. I like to try to keep the class small, so it won't be, like 100 people, but it's going to be very intimate. And that way we're going to go over how to properly notarize documents, what mistakes to avoid. You will be ready to start your notary business when we finish. We talk about pricing. There's no secrets. That is your private class. It's not recorded. So we talk about whatever you need to talk about to get that business started. Okay, so I sent that email out. And then later I sent out one about the lives. I think there was a little confusion. You never have to sign up for the lives. But email is the best way for you to know what is going on with Notary Educators. Because, again, all the platforms do not notify you. Facebook may not notify you. YouTube may or may not. But if you sign up for emails, which is completely free, then you will know what's going on at Notary Educators. Okay, so tonight we are talking about technology. Stop being afraid. How many of you are using technology to the full? When I say to the full, you're using AI, you're using Plannable, you're using Notary Gadget, you're using all these different things that's available, Cash App, Zelle, all these different things to help your business to grow. If you are using everything that I mentioned, put a 1 in the chat. If you're missing any component that what I just mentioned, put a 0. Let me see how many people. How are you using? Let's see. Not me. 1 if you're using everything that I just talked about in your business. AI, Plannable, posting, Google My Business, website, landing page. Put a 1 if you're using every single thing I talked about. I'm going to give you another second because this is so important, guys. Are you using everything that I just mentioned to grow your business? How many of you are using all the different things I just mentioned? Yep. So there's room for growth. And that's why we changed the name to Monday Night. It's no longer called Notary Meetup Mondays. We changed that to Notary Bosses Meetup because we're building businesses here. We want all of you to be a boss, not just a cliche, but we really want you to be a boss. We've had bosses all our life. Now we want you to be the boss. So those Monday nights are filled with gems, okay? Alexis, did you have any thought on just the importance of technology in your business before we get started? Because we have a few things we want to go over to help you to add technology to your business tonight.
Yeah, just a thought. Just overall, I noticed when I invested the time, the energy, and the money into different programs and apps and things like that, we'll get into it. But once I learned them, sometimes I had to look up a YouTube video, which is time, energy, and sometimes you have to pay for them. I noticed after you got it done, it's pretty much, automatic. You don't have to touch it again unless you have to update something or something like that. And it overall just eases your business flow and makes it, in my opinion, more professional on certain aspects. So if you take the time to learn it, because that was my problem. Sometimes you're just like, it's too much right now. You got so many other things to do. But if you take the time to learn it, you'll see in the end how beneficial it really is. Different technologies and apps and all the different things that there are to assist with running our businesses.
Yes, I am loving your light over there. So I hope people will catch the replay. I'll send it out in an email because this is going to be amazing. So we're going to get started, okay? So number one, the reason why you want to use technology and not be afraid. And before we get started about being afraid, one more time with technology, a lot of people are afraid of technology. They really are. A certain generation, culturally, racially, okay? All of these things affect our use of the internet. It affects our accessibility to the internet. Maybe some of us can't afford it. We've never been taught how to use it. Generationally, we're older. We're in our 30s, 40s, 50s. Most 30-year-olds, yeah, they are doing something. You got your 40 and your 50-year-olds, though. We still have to compete in this world, and we don't know how to use technology. So we have to get on board or we're going to be left behind. We have to now, and I get that. And I have learned so much, guys, in the last 4 years. I am just impressing myself. And you may think I'm too old to learn about AI. I'm too old to learn Google My Business. I'm too old. You're not too old. Your brain, people still learn second languages into their 80s, 90s, and 100s. People jumping out of airplanes in their hundreds, right? So all of these different things make our mind work better when we putting all, you ain't got to overwhelm yourself where you just can't think. But I'm just saying, don't be afraid of knowledge. Do not be afraid of knowledge, okay? I just feel like I'm so dark here compared to your light. Your light is popping, Alexis.
I think I clicked something when I came in.
Yeah, well, you need to let me know what that is. So don't be afraid of technology, okay, guys? So today we are going to get right into it. So number one, and I have 6 things that we're going to talk about really quick. Number one is increased efficiency. Technology streamlines your business operations. It automates things, repetitive, my bad, y'all. Repetitive task is late. Repetitive task, allowing you to focus on other things. So what's an example of something that you can do that you can automate? Plannable. If you are not using Plannable in your business, they have a free plan where you can do one platform. So with Plannable, I don't have a link or anything. I don't represent them. I'm not an affiliate, but I use Plannable. Alexis uses it, and Angela is going to start using it if she's not already. But I've been using Plannable. I love it. So with Plannable, you can access your Instagram, Facebook, more than one account, and you create posts about your business and automate them. So what I do is weekly, I sit down. I had to learn how to use it first, like Alexis said. I was going to pay somebody to teach me. Then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a couple hours and learn it. And that's what I did. It's a very easy system to navigate to. So think about Plannable. Okay. It's Planable. You can look it up. And you can create posts to put on your websites. Okay. And and use Canva for your posts. So you may be afraid of Canva. Don't be afraid of Canva. Okay. Canva is how you're going to create the post to put on your websites, to put on your Google, your Facebook. Plannable, you create those cute little things you see people advertising. That should be your face, your business, okay? And that's one thing. So, Alexis, would you like to handle number 2 for us?
Yes, hold on. I'm all over the place.
Plannable is the one we just talked about for Google My Business, posting your little flyers and things of that sort, okay? Number 2, you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, I was gonna say go ahead because my computer, I don't know, it's going slow.
That's okay. So I'll go ahead and do number 2 because we have 6 points for you. Number 2 is cost savings. When you use technology and you automate process it actually helps you save money. Why? Because a lot of times people, the first thing they want to say is, oh, let me hire somebody. And quite honestly, I've been thinking about it too. I'm like, let me hire somebody to do my plannables for me. You know, I don't have the time. I don't want to use my creative juices for that. But I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to pay somebody to create these. And Canva already has them pre-filled. All you really got to do is post your picture and put a few words. And as far as the words go, you're going to use AI. We're going to talk about that, okay? So you're going to use AI to help you with the verbiage. Because sometimes I don't swing my words together the way that I see other people. And I'm like, let me use AI. So I use ChatGPT for that. Okay, I do pay. I use the free version for a moment, but they only let you do like 1 or 2 phrases or something. So I pay for it $40 per year. I have it on my phone and it's also on my desktop. So I just type in there, give me 5 notary tips. Okay, or tell me 5 things about mobile notary. I take what it tells me. I think about my client. I create a post in Canva, and then I go back to Plannable. So I'm not saying take a lot of time with any of this, but if you plan about an hour per week, once you get them all created, okay, and we may even end up doing a class about this. You guys let me know if you would like a full-blown class about how to succeed in the electronic world. And I could put something together, and you might give me an idea as I'm sitting here talking, actually. But because it is a lot to it. Somebody saying, yeah, do the class. All right, y'all. I'm going to put it on my calendar. I'm going to do the calendar because I really want you guys to succeed. So all the things that we're talking about does take a little time. Yeah, I see do the class. Okay. I got y'all. We're going to do it. See how I come on here to help you guys and then everybody wins. So that's number 2 is it can save you money, okay? Alexis, would you like to tackle number 3 for us?
Yes. So number 3 is improved communication. Communication, especially with your clients and customers. And when I think of that, especially no matter where they're at. So it doesn't matter where they are in the United States. When you think of like apostilles or when you think about other companies who might hire you that might be in a different state. I've had calls from all over the country. And recently I did a couple things. Recently start speaking about this a little more. One, like the Google business, making sure your messaging feature is on. That's a way to communicate. Some people don't even know that that's available. And I know because when I click on their pages, it doesn't say chat. So that's a way, if you have your phone with you all the time, that's a way for you to get back to clients. Another way to communicate that I recently added was to my website, which is a chat feature. And I've had people reach out to me on there. Plenty of people reach out to me on there. So communication is another big one for our technology aspect of it. What are ways that our clients can get in touch with us easier?
Yes, and we also use WhatsApp for our personal notary educators. We're all on one WhatsApp. So you could even create WhatsApp if you needed to, or if you had a group of notaries that you communicate with, and it's like you form a little network, and it's like 4 people that can always take your jobs, or vice versa. You guys can communicate that way. So that's another thing when you think about improved communication. So number four leads us to enhanced customer experience. Technology can help your clients to have a better experience. It provides you with data, enabling you to customize what services your clients need. When do they need you? How many people are calling you? So if you have a Google landing page, they offer you insights. It will tell you how many people tried to call you. It will tell you how many people looked at your page. And a lot of times we don't get into the analytics. So when you look at the numbers, it will tell you, oh, okay, so 15 people called me on Wednesday, but less people called me on Friday. And you would think Friday would be your busier day. So that might mean, hey, let me rearrange some of my other, appointments, personal, whatever, so I can make sure I'm available on most Wednesdays when you look at the data. So we have to learn to look at the data. Also, when you think about the customer experience and benefiting yourself, is asking for reviews. Reviews will tell you what you're doing well with your client. Oh, I love doing business with Kimberly and Alexis because they do ABC. They came on time. Excuse me for clearing my throat. They came on time. And if you keep seeing that, you'll learn, okay, let me make sure I'm always on time, because that lets you know, hey, my client really values me being on time, right? Or they were super friendly. Oh, she just was it was such a pleasure doing business with her. Okay, so those kind of things give you insight into what your clients need, what you need to continue to provide. Okay. So number 5, Alexis, please. Number 5. And that's going to be the one about the financial part.
I have market expansion.
Yeah, remember, I just want to go. Oh, you know what? We can talk about that one.
Yeah, it's kind of touched on it a little bit already. But
well, go ahead. You can do that one. I was going to skip that one, but you can.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay, sure.
No, let's talk about it, because I wanted to talk about the website piece.
Okay. Well, it's quick. I was just going to say kind of what I said earlier about location. People not necessarily, if you have your SEO set up with your website, Google page and everything, where your page is optimized and maximized to the fullest, then people should be able to find you anywhere, which means that you can get connections from all over, which expands your money potential, right? You don't have to just rely on your local community. You can, rely on people across the United States. So I think of like apostilles and things like that, and connecting with other people in our Facebook group. Angela was talking about how she had somebody be a courier for her recently, and assist her with different jobs that she has, and they're in a whole different state. So market expansion is big, and especially when it comes to your search engine optimization, those keywords, so that people from other areas you'll pull up. Because I've had that happen personally. Somebody called me a few times, and I had somebody call me from Philadelphia. I had people call me from Texas, and they're like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z done. And I'm like, well, I'm in Georgia. How did you find me? So just make sure that your page is optimized, especially for the market expansion aspect, to expand.
So to touch on that, guys, full disclosure, full transparency, we're going to share something with you. We debated back and forth if we wanted to, because we didn't want you guys to get into a panic. But Alexis, myself, and Angela have upgraded from just a basic landing page with Google, which is free. Remember, we've had those for years. All of us. Okay. Before I go on any further, is this making sense? Can I get a 1 in the chat if this is all making sense to you? How your business can grow from a 0 to, you know what I'm saying? Or it can be enhanced. Can I get a 1 if it's making sense? Let me know before we go any further, because we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. Is it making sense before we go any further? Do we see the benefit? 1 if we understand and we see the benefit. Yes. Very good. Okay. Thank you, guys. I just want to make sure, because it's a little different than just regular notary, okay? And I'm getting ready to start doing more videos like this because I want you to grow. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be beyond just knowing how to stamp. Now, I'm all about knowing how to stamp. And you do have to know that. And we're not changing direction, but this is another piece of the business so we can grow. So I'm glad everybody's appreciating it. Hey, Miss Notary Down South. I think I said, hey, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so let's get back to it really quick. So I was saying full transparency. For years now, I've been on YouTube, and I've always told you that you only need a landing page on Google, which is free. Okay, that's what I had for 3 years doing my business. Alexis and Angela, we all only had a Google landing page. We all recently upgraded. It started with Angela. Angela upgraded and got an actual website. She had someone to build and design her website for her. It is completely different than the landing page. I'm going to talk about that briefly. Okay, so after I saw Angela's, I said, wait a minute. And I've been talking about it for months. I've been going back and forth. Do I get a website? Do I just use this landing page? And I finally said, you know what? After I saw Angela's, I'm like, it's time to upgrade. You guys saw me upgrade my receipts a few months ago, where I now have an actual receipt with my business name on it. Now I have a website, and it's nice, okay? Alexis decided also, hey, I saw Kimmi's, I'm doing mine. So Alexis also has a website. So let's talk about the difference between the free, and I need to do a whole video on this too. Let me write this down really quick. The free landing page and the website. I'm going to do a whole video on this. But the short version, guys, is the landing page is only with Google. People will find you on Google. That's why we always say you need a Google My Business page, because that's the number one search engine is Google. So having a Google landing page is great if you have nothing, okay? But when you get ready to upgrade, like Alexa says, now she gets phone calls from Texas. She's getting phone calls from Florida, all over the place, because now she has a website. So imagine like Chick-fil-A only has one location in Atlanta. This is what the landing page is like, right? It has one location in Atlanta. But now they say, you know what? We about to go in all 50 states. And that's what the website does. The website is not just Google. The website is worldwide, okay? The landing page is Google. You're strictly in your state. You're strictly in Atlanta. But now you got the website is like your spider octopus things go all the way over everywhere. So now with search engine optimization, people finding you daily, it's populating here. It's populating there. I have gotten a phone call actually from a couple hours from outside of Atlanta. A guy called me to do an apostille. And I said, how did he get my number? And I realized my website was working. Now, we first put it up. It did not work immediately. For me, it took about a week. And then it started optimizing. I started getting phone calls from like an hour away. So when people call me from that far, I normally don't service that far away. But it's okay, because what happens when they call me, I still want them calling me because it's making my website, the algorithm jump, right? And that means that's good for my website. But when they call me from an hour away, even though I don't service that area, either I put it in the Facebook group, that means more work for someone else, or I'll let them know, hey, if you just don't find anyone, because sometimes they can't find anyone. If they just can't find anyone, I'll drive that hour, but they just have to pay me. So it works multiple ways. I win, other notaries win, and the client wins, because they know, oh, Kimberly's going to find someone for me. And they are so appreciative, even if I'm not the person that cannot help them. Okay. They never forget who's the initial person. They never forget. So check out our websites. We are pleased to also announce that we are going to build basic websites for you. If you like Alexis' website, if you like my website, we can help you with your website. Now, Angela paid a whole lot more money for hers. Okay. So let's be clear. But if you like Alexis's and my website, we're going to be doing website packages. I'm going to tell you what that's going to look like really quick. The website package will be like this. You have to use GoDaddy, because that's what we know how to navigate. We can get that website up for you in less than 3 days. Boom, boom, boom. We will also include 2 extra visits with you. And with the website, sessions that we'll have with you. They'll be like 15 minutes in addition. So it'll be like an intake form. You tell us what colors you want. You tell us what pictures, send us. We'll tell you what pictures we need. We'll show you in one of the sessions, make sure everything looks good to you before we hand off. In another session, we'll do like a follow-up, because you might get it after, a week or so and say, hey, I don't know if I like this, or hey, I need to do something different. And we want you to be able to manage it. That's another reason why we picked GoDaddy as the website tool that we'll be using. Okay. GoDaddy is very, very simple to navigate. Now, just the FYI, you don't have to hire Alexis and me to do it. That's why we're full disclosure over here. If you want to try GoDaddy for yourself, you can try to set it up and do it all yourself. No problem. That's what I recommend. And the course is coming on how to do it. I'm going to take you step by step how to build it. There are a lot of videos out there, but nobody teaches the way we teach. And that's just facts. Okay. We'd love to keep it simple for you, because I want you to actually do it. I don't want you to buy it and you never use it. So that's another reason why we keep it as simple as we can. So I'm going to actually create a course where I'm going to show you how to do it yourself step by step. Or you can hire Alexis and myself with the package, the website builder package that we're creating. And you'll see that hopefully up by, what's today? Wednesday. Hopefully we can have it on our website, Notary Educators, by Friday. Okay. And you'll be able to start signing up for those packages. But I think it's going to take you guys next level. Again, if you're just starting out, this may not be for you. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just letting you know what we do in our businesses. We're very transparent. Alexis, what have you seen? What increase have you seen going from just the landing page to now having a full-blown website?
Yeah, so full transparency. So when I was getting calls like outside the state and stuff, that was before the website. So
okay.
That Google page being done is still like very, very important. Mm-hmm. But what I noticed after the website, I just noticed people were reaching out to me using the website. So for instance, they might have, for whatever reason, they might have landed on my Google page, clicked on website, but they didn't talk to me through Google. They chatted with me through the website. And if I had just strictly the landing page, they wouldn't have been able to do that. And some people, how do I say it? Some people, if it's not something like quick or, easier, simpler, like if they have to go back to Google in order to get to me or something, that might have been a customer I might have lost. So with it being two ways for them to get in touch with me now, like first, the initial they see is Google. And then when they click on website and they look over everything, they're like, okay, I want to use her. It's literally chat in the bottom right-hand corner. I hope that makes sense. So it's just an easier way for them to get in touch.
Say it one more time and simplify it a little bit more, because I was trying to follow and click. So just say it one more time. It wasn't you, it was me, but just say it one more time.
Oh no, I was just saying, like when you are initially on Google and you can chat with the person if they have chat available. Mm-hmm. That's one option. And then a second is when they click website, because some people want to look over, see what you offer, things like that. When they click on website, it's easier for them to chat with you because it'll be on the page. It pops up literally and says chat. So they're available to communicate with you directly through there instead of having to go back after they looked at your website and find how to get in touch with you, etc. Like if you just had the landing page, it'll just be simpler, easy. All they have to do is click chat and it'll automatically chat with me. So that was one thing that made it very streamlined. That's different than the Google landing page. And then another one I saw was that the GoDaddy website, they have an option where you can what was it called? It was like, I think it was search engine optimization, wasn't it? You remember?
Yes.
Okay, so they have an area where you can optimize your page, your website, in order to assist with you pulling up on Google more. So yes. I personally noticed a huge jump when I followed the steps that GoDaddy has in order to maximize your website, keywords and things like that. I noticed a huge difference in people reaching out to me, through the website, phone calls, like, hey, I was on your website and I saw X, Y, and Z. So I noticed a whole difference in a lot of different areas when it came to that website.
Yes, yes, yes. And I totally agree. I've seen a big jump too. So again, this is no pressure because we don't want to add any more pressure to you. And that's why I hesitated to even mention what we were doing. But some people did notice them already. Some people actually had looked at our websites and they were like, hey, I saw your website over there. So, and we, guys, you all know we took some pictures for notary educators, and we also took pictures for our personal businesses. So our personal brand, mine is None Better Mobile Notary. Alexis's is Alexis Notary Services, and Angela AJ Mobile. Our personal brands, as well as Notary Educators brand, has gotten a facelift. But as you see, it's taken us about 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3, let me get my fingers right, 2 to 3 years to upgrade. Okay. That's another reason why we do not rush you over here. We don't sell pipe dreams. All right. So let's get to the next one. Can you handle number 1 on the next page, Alexis? We have 2 more tips for you, and then we'll take a few of your questions surrounding AI technology and the courses that are coming surrounding this, because I know it's a need for it. We want to take the boogeyman out of it. And this is for all businesses, not just notary businesses. If you are watching this, you happen upon our channel, we are building websites for all businesses. It doesn't matter if you sell candles, you sell shoes, whatever you need. We're going to go in a little different direction to help other people to maximize their business. Okay. Alexis, the next one, please.
So I can't open this doc.
Okay, I'll do it. So the next one is, okay, Streamline Financial.
Okay, so software. So I saw somebody mention it in the chat just now. So streamline your financial management, how you're going to manage your finances in your business. What I personally use to just start it off is Square, and I used Notary Gadget. Those are the 2 that I personally use. So I saw someone mention in the chat earlier over here that they couldn't, here it is. Jenny's Random says, I couldn't figure out the journal part Notary Gadget. It seems best for loan signings, but most of my business comes from general notary work. So for me personally, when I'm using Notary Gadget, some of this stuff will apply. Well, no, most of it will apply. Majority of it will apply. You just have to create you remember what they're called on Notary Gadget? Like,
you little drop downs on Notary Gadget. So I'll talk about how to maximize it.
Okay, well, you'll create an area for your general notary work, and you just fill it out. Whatever applies, you can add it. Add something in the notes. I mean, you have to make it kind of fit what you're doing. So I use it for everything in my business, and I just adjust. Like if it's general notary work, if it's loan signings, if it's any apostille, ink fingerprints, or anything that's kind of outside of loan signing, I just adjust it so where it can fit in Notary Gadget as far as details. So it gives you options to track your mileage and things like that, which will help at the end of the year. So in order to run a business is making money, we got to be on top of our finances somehow. And some people use different things. Ladero uses a Excel spreadsheet, and he showed that to us a while ago. If you're in a Facebook group, you might have saw it. He uses an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of everything and calculate everything for the month. So you have to figure out something as far as your finances go for your business. And technology is going to be a huge part of that. I mean, a huge part. We still can scan in receipts. A lot of stuff can be tax write-off. You have an app on your phone, a receipts app, you can scan that in and save it. You don't have to keep the paper receipt. And then tax time, you can send all that information to your tax professional. So technology is going to be a part of your finances when it comes to your business.
Technology has to be a part of your business. If there is no, in 2023, guys, we have got to change. 2024 is right around the block. We have got to change our mindset. We're talking next level stuff over here, okay? We really are talking next level. The other piece I wanted to add to Notary Gadget, I do have a link for that. I am an affiliate. If you would be so kind to use it, they give you like a 14 entry try. You can put in like 14 or 15 signings and see how you like it. It's $9.99 a month, but I'm gonna tell you why it's so worth it. At tax time, when I did my taxes, you guys know I had a terrible incident with taxes this year. I'm gonna do a full-blown video on it. I got so mad about what happened with my taxes this year, guys, that I'm gonna prepare you for next year coming soon. I'm gonna have a tax book and a tax course that I am going to write. And why is it so important? It's gonna be very reasonable, like everything else. But I have to put everything that happened to me into a book. I have to. Because it almost cost me $10,000. If anybody had told me all the things that I learned, I took after my experience with taxes, and I took like 2 weeks and I learned all about taxes. I already knew taxes because I did our taxes for years just as a regular person. But as a business owner, even though you hire someone, you must know what to do. There is no roundabout. You can't just hand somebody your books and say, handle this. Okay, I did that. It didn't work. Okay, let me tell you, it almost cost me $10,000. So that's a whole nother story. Y'all know I was on here one night almost in tears, literally. Okay, and it take a lot for me to cry. Well, not really. I'm not a big crier. But it take a lot. And that day I was really emotional talking about some taxes. When I got off of here, I felt a little embarrassed. I was like, girl, people got big stuff going on in the world, and you worried about your taxes. But for me and what happened to me, I felt I cannot right now. I'm going to. It's coming. Look for it in the book. It won't be right now, though, because tax time is, it's around the corner, but the book and course is coming. You better know it. Anyway, so back to Notary Gadget. So use my affiliate link. Go over to notaryeducatorsllc.com. Look under resources or something like that, or notary supplies. You'll see it. But use the link. And Notary Gadget, where I was going with that is the first year I did my taxes with someone, I pulled that report. You pull an annual report, and I gave that to them. They were like, man, you are so organized. And I said, it's an app just for notaries. So it knows exactly what I need. The self-employment tax piece, I'm not going to talk about that here. I'm not going to put it in the comments. But you need to know, as a notary, we don't pay taxes on the self-employment, on the fees that we charge. That's called self-employment tax, which is waived, okay? So, of course, you want to check with a professional. But that part of what you charge, so if your state says you can charge $2 and you do 5 transactions, 5 stamps, so that $10 does not get self-employment tax, okay? There's a tax code for that. So I done learned a lot. I'm going to tell y'all about it shortly. But all that being said, get organized. And I think we can skip the last one because it was about customer feedback and reviews. And we already kind of talked about that. So we're going to hit the comments and we'll hang on a few more minutes. Yes, Alexis?
Did you talk about the BBB?
No. You can.
Oh, well, it's just another option for your customer reviews. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, now you got to tell them what it is, though.
Hey, it's the Better Business Bureau. So
tell them everything what happened. Now, I wasn't going to really talk about that today, but Alexis is giving you guys a bonus. Let's do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just another option for customer reviews. So you can look into it, see if it fits something that you want to do.
Well, no, you got to go to the beginning now and tell them what it is, how you did it. I mean, we can't just leave the people hanging. So what is it? Most people may not even know. What is the BBB?
So from what I was explained, it's like the creme de la creme of business grading system, so to speak. Yeah, that's how the guy explained it to me.
It's true.
Yeah. The guy.
Better Business Bureau is the creme de la creme of business. So when you have that on your business, it means that they have background checked you and everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. They background checked you. Yeah, and it's just another place for people to leave a good review. And you come up as far as SEO, you come up. So that's another great way that will pull up like Notary Near Me, and they click on you, your information will be there. So remember, search engine optimization, just another way for us to get our names out there, and that looks really good.
So it's not automatic that you can go to the BBB, Better Business Bureau, and just say, "Hey, give me your icon, give me your logo." There's a process. You have to apply. You have to be approved. They do a background check. So we are proud to announce that Notary Educators, now that Alexis is talking about it.
What's her name? Posted it in the group.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, when we never, this is off camera. So Alexis is giving you guys another gem, but just FYI, so you can know, myself, Angela, and Alexis, we all have applied for and received our Better Business Bureau credentialing. Okay, so this is something else that you want to do. You are rated with the BBB, Better Business Bureau. And we also, as Notary Educators, are Better Business Bureau approved and background checked and credentialed. Okay. So I think I did it for my personal business, and we did it for Notary Educators. So like I said, there's an application process. If you have not did that, you may want to look into it. And again, it's just another resource, as Alexis already mentioned, as they put you in their system. Now you're going to be even doing more ranking. Okay. So it's a lot of ways for you to get that ranking at SEO, search engine optimization. It's a lot of ways to make that happen. So when I do the course, because I am going to do it, when we do the live training with the electronics and all that, not electronics, technology. When we do the course, we'll go over all of that, okay? Because we really want you to walk away being able to get your business elevated. And this is a lot, guys. So there is not a fee. They have several levels. They have several levels. We're going to take these questions in order really quick, but they do. I just saw Mincy Mobile pop up. There's several levels. So we did the free level, but some of the levels do include where you can put photos or you can put posts on it, I think. So I just did the free for now. The other level was $300 per year or $600 per year. And the free, let me be clear, because they told me when we talked to our representative here in Atlanta that it was a special project they were rolling out in Atlanta where they had this free. So I don't know if it'll be free in all 50 states. And I did ask him that because I wanted to bring it to you at a later time. But once I had a little bit more homework, but because he said in Atlanta it was a special rollout, so it's free for us in Georgia. I don't even know if that's all of Georgia or just the Atlanta area. So don't quote us on that piece. But as far as what our plan that we picked, we all picked the free plan for now. I said, I'll see how it goes. If I need to upgrade to the $300, which I don't think so, because I didn't have it all this time. I've been doing okay. So anyway, Alexis, thank you for that extra gem. You guys can thank Alexis. She keeps us on our toes over here. And it wasn't that we were not going to tell you. It was just, at a different time. So we are unified over here on Notary Educators. Don't get it twisted. But she just wanted to share that with you. So I appreciate it. So let's get the comments, Alexis. Can you do Facebook and I'll do YouTube really quick, I guess?
Yeah.
And let's just do the actual comments. We're going to skip the greetings. Hi, everybody. We're just going to skip that because we're going to get right into it. Okay, let's go. Looks like we starting at 8:36. No, you already did that one.
Is it a Facebook comment or YouTube?
You want to do a YouTube?
Yeah, it's not that many.
Okay.
We already addressed Jenny's. Where do you see the next one?
Let's go to 8:48 then, I guess. George, is it Gage Macklin? Let's go to, is it 8:48?
So Gage Macklin says, I gave up on notary because I couldn't find work and no help. That one. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you can talk.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that's something we hear like so much. It's ridiculous. And I really understand because at the beginning, it took me a couple months to get going. It took some time. Are you a part of our Facebook group, Gage? I'm just curious. You can go ahead.
Hey, Gage. So we are so sorry that had been your experience. And we do find that a lot of people maybe watch a YouTube video and they went out and spent $2,000 on all this equipment, no training from the state. Most states don't offer any training. And you just have all this stuff and all the hype and don't know what to do. So that's how Notary Educators even came about. People kept asking, hey, do you offer mentorship? Hey, I need training. Hey, I don't know what to do. So that's exactly what we do. We keep it simple, uncomplicated. So I would beg you to give your business another try. I really would. Don't give up. We have a lot of free resources over here at Notary Educators. If you are not aware, we have Notary Bosses meet up on Monday nights. That's completely free, 6 p.m. We have our Facebook group as a resource. Our training is priced very economically. I do have my book, Start Your Notary Business, for those of you who may be new. For every state, you have your own book. How to start that business is no secrets. It's straight up, no chaser. So we have a lot of resources. We have self-paced courses to help get you started. And you can look in our Facebook group. I just put out a student review the other day of someone that has taken our class. We have plenty of reviews on the website. Check the Facebook group. What you see is what you get. Everyone's pretty vocal over there. They will tell you how our training is. So I want you to think about your business again. Don't give up on your business and don't give up on yourself, okay? Mainly, I don't want you to give up on you. The business itself, if you decide you don't want to do it, you might do the notary business and say, I don't like it. That's fine, but don't stop just because you couldn't get the help that you needed, okay? We are here. We have been here. I don't know how you found us, but people are still finding us daily. We have over 8,000 in our Facebook group. Over 15,000 in the YouTube world, almost 16,000. So we're here to stay, God willing. And that's all I can tell you. Give it another try. Don't give up on yourself, okay? Let's see. Looks like we need to go down to, they're saying Angela's website is very nice. Look at Notary Down South. She said Angela's website is very nice. And didn't see she has an app. Y'all big time. Girl, we trying. We ain't big time yet. We still trying little by little. And that's how we teach you to build your business. We don't tell you to do nothing that we haven't already did. We did free for 3 years. And now we were like, we need to upgrade. Okay. Even with our photos, so you're going to see no pictures for a minute. Okay. It was not cheap. You're going to see that same picture. How much is it to build the website? Look out for the price to come soon on that. Okay. It is coming. I would add this too, as far as GoDaddy. If you already have a GoDaddy and you need us to maximize your site for you, we'll offer that as a separate service. Alexis, you want to write that down as another option too. They may already have it and just need it to optimize like you do with their Google page. Just need optimization. So we can offer optimization on your website if you have GoDaddy, okay? And again, we don't represent GoDaddy, but that's who we are able to build really quick for you, okay? So I know it's a whole lot of different things out there you can do. And again, if you like my website, if you like Alexis' website, let us know. If you like Angela's website, I'm sure she could put you in touch with her person, okay? Whatever your budget can allow, okay? Let's see. We'll keep going. 8:57. Alexis, they're asking, can you put your link in the chat?
So it won't let me for some reason.
Oh, you can just Google us. That's all. Google None Better Mobile Notary and you can type our business names in there. I'll type None Better Mobile Notary. You can just Google us. And you can Google Alexis too. None Better Mobile Notary in Georgia. And we'll pop up. There you go. I put it in the website. Now, that is my personal phone number on there for my business. So don't call that number. Don't call that number, guys. Now that I'm about to put on my serious hat. Hold on.
Please don't.
I'm about to put on my Medea serious hat.
Please.
Do not call my personal business number because that is my number that I make money. Okay. If you need something with your notary business, you go to notaryeducatorsllc.com. I repeat, notaryeducatorsllc.com for all things notary related. Do not call our business numbers. We love you all, but that is really how we make our money. When we tell you we are working notaries, we are working. I repeat, I'm going to say it again. Y'all going to think I'm crazy. Do not call our Google business number. You can look at our page. We don't mind. You can copy some of the stuff on the page. We don't mind. But don't call that number. Don't hit call Kimberly. Don't hit call Alexis, and don't call Angela. Don't chat with us. Nothing through those pages, because those are our for real business pages. Anything you need, notaryeducatorsllc.com. There's a contact us button, okay? notaryeducatorsllc.com. Cost-wise for the GoDaddy really quick is like $149, I think, for the basic.
I thought it was $120.
Might be $129, $149, $179. They got more than one package, one option. But all you need is the not the free one, but the next one to free. And then you should be fine. That's for the whole year. So that's like $12 per month to have a website. Okay. $12 per month. They give you a discount if you pay annually. Okay. So I think it's like Alexa said, $129. It might have been $149 with taxes or something. I think it was up there though. Is there a fee for better business? No, we already covered that.
The next one is Where we at? Ventura 318. I have heard that due to the market interest rate being so high that there isn't any notary work, but I guess we just got to be patient and hope for the best.
No, we're not hoping for the best. We're not hoping for the. We're gonna change our verbiage right now.
Yeah,
we are not going to be patient. Go ahead, Alexis.
Your general notary work shouldn't be affected. I mean, I don't know. I get calls all day. Like I just came back from a guy. He's a contractor for a restaurant chain, and his whole crew needed notarizations done. Like that has nothing to do with the interest rate. So you can still get general notary work and be just fine. You definitely can. So I'm like Kimmi, like don't hope for the best. You gotta get in there and get it.
No, we are not hoping for the best. That just sounds so defeated already. My father used to be like, my father would always say, now I'm not talking about you, but when I'm just like, oh, I can't, oh no, that you defeated before you even get started. So we're not going to set up all this stuff and then just hope for the best. No, we're going to work our business. All the stuff that we just talked about for almost an hour is work. We gave you like almost 10 different apps that you need to be doing in your business. That's another video. Hold on, y'all. I'm like Medea. I got to write that down. Hold on.
10 videos.
Hold on. That's another app, another video. But seriously, so what we talking about, do it sound like, can somebody tell me, do it sound like we saying hope for the best? No, we talking work. It's not easy. Can I get a 1 if you think we saying just chill out after you do all this, or is it work? Is building your business work? Can I get a 1? If it's work, can I get a 1? Can I get a 1? Can I get a 1? If this is work, what we talking about, this ain't easy. None of what we talked about tonight. None of it. But if you do it, it works. You got to work the system. And that's why we say, do not call our private phone numbers on those websites, because that is how we make our money. We are actually stamping papers. We don't live just off of what we do for notary educators. So that's why I'll say it again. Don't call our private numbers, because that is for our customers over there. You are our customer over here on Notary Educators. So you use that website. We're only letting you glance or look at our website so you can get ideas if you already have one, or you can get ideas if you would like us to help you build it. But please do not call our private numbers. I'm telling you, I don't want nobody saying, oh, I'm sorry, because I will put on my different hat when you call my personal number that I use for my business. I have to keep that separate, guys. That is a non-negotiable for all of us, all 3 of us. We do not play, one more time, about our personal phone number. Okay, we're not being mean, but you need to call Notary Educators. You need to, any correspondence in the Facebook group. Okay, because we actually work. We are working notaries. Okay, Kim Teller says she liked the free website. Yeah, whatever you can use, do free. We always about free. We just told you that. No pressure. So we see a lot of 1. So this is not where we're going to just set the website up one and done. We work our businesses daily. You see, it's 9:30 at night. I'm working in my business. Alexis, we're working in our business. It's 9:30. I work 24/7. I work harder now than I did at the hospital. You guys hear me say that all the time. Let me tell y'all real quick, and I'm going to let y'all go. We're going to get these last couple, Alexis. When I worked at the hospital, let me tell y'all what my job was. My final job, because I had like 6 or 7 of them. I was there 8 years. So my final job, I like to rotate if you couldn't tell. My final job was at the registration desk. You walk in the hospital. Hello, welcome to Children's. And I tell you where to go. That's all I did. You came to visit a patient. I say, oh, you're looking for Joe Blowchild. He's in room 808. Go that way. That's it. I loved my job. Even now, thinking about it, it brings me so much pleasure because I loved helping the parents. I loved helping the kids. Another piece of my job I did really quick is I worked in the emergency department. And I was what was part of family experience. Y'all know that was right up my alley. I love talking to people. Guess what my job was? And they paid me at the hospital. This was an actual job. I would go into the hospital rooms and say, hey, I'm Kimberly with Family Experience. I just want to see, how's your experience going? Literally. That's all I did. I did that for 8 hours, came home, and did nothing. Okay? At the time, I had my mom, so you know I was doing something. But my point is, I worked 25 times harder as an entrepreneur than I did with my paycheck going to my job. But I loved my job. The piece I hated was the traffic. I didn't leave really because of the money. I thought I made good money for, what I did. I loved it. I love working at the hospital, but I worked 20 times harder. 20. Okay, being an entrepreneur doing this. So we're going to wrap it up. Let me see if there's a few more. Yeah, people are saying there is notary work out there. So again, it takes work and time. Angie says that's what she's doing right now. Work, work, work. Notary down south. Yes. One more time for y'all in the back. She's so crazy, Renita. Yeah, one more time for the people in the back. Don't call our personal numbers. Okay, and one thing on Facebook, how long did it take you to leave your job position to become full-time? So in my case, it's a little bit different because I was kind of slowing down due to COVID. My job was already eliminated. Short version, my job was already eliminated during COVID. So for like almost 3 years, I was one of those people making more money on unemployment than actually at work. Because that $600 per week, that was hitting. I had a lot of responsibilities going around here. Everything was breaking in the house at the same time. I don't know what that movie is when everything in the house, they bought this house and everything was falling apart. That's what happened. We was here. We've been here for a minute though. But everything was just going crazy. HVAC, water heater, roof. I was just like, oh my goodness, what's up? And it was funny because, not that COVID, nothing was good about COVID, nothing. But for me, I was one of those people, again, I was making more being at home than actually being at work. I'm the one that they was talking about. But you know how I felt about that? I deserved that money. Okay, I worked all my life. I felt, now I ain't getting ready to get into the whole thing. But I worked all my life, and I felt I deserved that money. And the funny thing about it, when I first tried to get it, oh no, my computer's dying. When I first tried to get it, they told me I didn't qualify. And my sister was like, no, you got to keep on trying because you've been working. And they said, if you make $1, you qualify. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Can I catch it? Because it will cut off really quick. And they told me, my sister said, no, you got to try. Because if you don't. And so anyway, I called the hospital. She was calling them one day. My sister had to call the hospital because we both worked there. One time it was me, Alexis, who those of you who do not know, she is my niece. You may be new to the channel or whatever. Alexis is my niece. Her mother was my youngest sister. And I have another sister in between us. So we lost Alexis's mom in 2019, my baby sister. So that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so my sister that's in between us, me and the baby, her name is Kathy. In between us, my sister worked at the hospital and my husband's brother also worked at the hospital. So we all got this whole family thing. I got everybody hired, right? Anyway, so she said, no, you need to call back. So when I called back the second time, the lady told me, this is why persistence is good, guys. Persistence. The first lady at my job said, you don't qualify. And I said, dang. And I said, well, everybody getting this money, but I'm not getting it. So for about another 2 or 3 months, I never received anything. I was just sitting here Broke. Okay. Not broke. My husband was working. But I'm not working. How about that? I wasn't broke. Let me take that back. I wasn't broke. And I think my mom was with me too. My mom was with me by then. Yeah, because I lost my dad in 2020. So my mom was here with me. So I wasn't broke. But anyway, when I called back over there, the second lady at the hospital, she says, we just can't apply for you because of your status, but you could apply for yourself. And I said, oh, for real? Don't you know I started applying? Them checks start rolling in. So never give up. That's why I don't sit around waiting on nothing. I'm not that person. Girl, we cannot. I'm epitome of go-getter. I'm like Energizer Bunny on 100. And I get that from my mother. I wish you guys, well, you saw her in some of the videos. She's in the fingerprinting video. If you didn't see that, check it out. That's my mommy. And I lost her in last year, 2022. All right. So that's it from me. Alexis, you got anything else? Because we about to wrap this up.
Yeah, long story short, my little story, I was off and on. I finally, after my mom passed, I had like I don't want to say a midlife crisis because I was nowhere near midlife, but I had like a mental overload and I literally just quit my job. And remember, you was like, don't do it. I was like, I'm out. It was literally like my brain was about to explode. And I worked months after my mom had passed. But yeah, I was just off and on. I was doing.
Hold on, Alexis. This is how fast Alexis was out, y'all. Because her grandmother at the time, my mom was still living, and my mom was like, and me too, because I said the same thing. And I've been an entrepreneur before, but I always had my husband had income. And so it was like, yeah, you know, I just was kind of like the extra part of our family's finances. I wasn't the main breadwinner. And Alexis, one day I was sitting at work and I was just putting in people's names that I knew. I don't know why. I just randomly did that sometimes. I put Alexis' name in and she didn't pop up. I called her. I said, do you still work here? And she was like, no, auntie. She said, I've been gone for what, a month? Was you gone for a month or 2 weeks?
I don't even remember.
She said, no, I left 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was like almost a month because we didn't work in the same department. Well, sometimes Alexis and I did work together. That's a whole other story. But she and I did work together. But me and my sister, well, once or twice we did work together. So actually I worked with all of them. That's another story. So at one time or another, we all kind of worked together. But Alexis and I, when we first started there, we never told anybody we were related because we like everybody to kind of stand on their own. If they don't like me, they don't like me. If they don't like her, they don't like her. Not because, oh, I don't like her auntie or I don't like her niece. You know what I mean? So me and her would pass in the hallway really quick. I don't know if y'all ever saw Imitation of Life. And we'll be like, hi. And she'll be like, hi, auntie. Like we didn't know each other till one day, really quick. My dad was sick. And my dad, I was telling the story. It is one of Alexis's friends at work. She worked in the same department with us. She said, that story sounds awfully familiar. And Alexis said, and the girl, she said, Alexis just told me something similar. I said, that's my niece. So then she found out, and a few people started finding out. By that point, Alexis had been there a couple years. She had her own name and everything. And I was pretty cool with most people. So they had to talk about neither one of us to the other. But I Googled Alexis, not Googled her. I looked her up at work though. And it was hilarious. She was gone. So, okay, now continue your story. Sorry about that. But they had to know how fast you were gone.
We have a visitor. But basically, I went back and forth. And then finally, when I got pregnant, that's when I got so sick. The decision was made for me. And that's that.
Yeah, after she got ill with the baby, she didn't have a choice almost. And sometimes that's what happens. Life will tell you what you're going to do. And just full disclosure, Alexis, when you first found out about the business, did you really work your business?
A little bit. I definitely had clients, but nothing. What I was doing was what I was getting out. Let me say that. So I was doing a few clients a week, a couple clients a week. I was not, calls wasn't coming in every single day.
And what happened when you started working your business, though? What happened when you started working?
Then that's when the money started coming in.
No, that's what I really want them to see, though. That's what I mean. Full disclosure, It wasn't like, oh, she started her business and she hopped in like I did. I hopped in. And matter of fact, full disclosure with me, when I first started, my brother asked me. He said, "So hey, Kim, what you want to do with this new business you started?" And I said, "I just want to do one notary a day." He was like, "You don't set the bar very high." to do. I wasn't thinking all this other stuff. I just wanted to get a little money to kind of offset what I wasn't making at the hospital anymore, because of COVID. And it was so funny when he said that, because he's a go-getter for real, even since we was little, y'all. Y'all gonna know all my family business. But hopefully he ain't watching. But he would sell his candy to the kids. He had them little box cars my mom would buy for $1. He go sell them. We get them at Kmart, and then he go sell them to somebody else. So we got hustler in our blood. We got hustler in the blood, y'all. We bleed red and green, okay? But anyway, so we gonna wrap this up. But I wanted Alexis to share that about her when she first started, though. She wasn't giving it 100. She wasn't getting 100. So, you will get what you put into your business. So I think you all would agree that we do work our business. We really do. Look at our pages. You'll see we work our business. We ain't just sitting here talking to talk. We actually work. And I think that's the difference too that separates us from other, organizations and stuff. We're not just sitting here telling you to go do something. We actually do it first, and then we come tell you about it. Because I can't tell you something I didn't do. I don't even know how to fake that kind of stuff. Some people are pretty good at that, though. They really are. I can't tell you to do something that I have not done. Now, just on a side note, not notary related, if you have not checked out my other channel, Healthy Life with Kimmi, I am doing some things, guys. I'm down almost 20 pounds. I'm hoping to have a report on Sunday. We meet every Sunday over there for the rest of this month. It's a 30-day challenge that I created over there. I might need to come over here and create a 30-day notary challenge. That's what we might need to do. Let's put that together, Alexis. Put that on your notes, please. So Alexis helps keep my mind together, because I got all these other notes. So yeah, let's think about a challenge over here. You're not going to have to pay for the challenge to be a part of it, but let's put something together maybe in the next couple months, and we'll give you different things to do, and you can just come back and say if you did it or not. Okay. It's not no one-on-one. If you want one-on-one, that's something different, but we'll just create a challenge, maybe 30 days and have everybody do different things to get yourself together. Okay. Let me know. Would y'all like to do that? A challenge to build your business? That's the last question. We'll head out. One for yes. Would you be willing to participate and see how you can grow your business with a challenge? Or do we not need to do that? Because let me know. Because that's more time. So if we don't need to do it, we won't. Believe me. If you want to do it, though, we will. Let's see what we got. Any takers on the challenge? We got Donna saying yes. Donna, did you sign up for class? Hey, Kentella. Okay, we got a couple people. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if you're ready for a challenge. We can talk about that on some Mondays. Well, anyway, guys, on behalf of notary educators, Violet says, yeah, sound interesting. Yeah, on behalf of notary educators and Notary Life with Kimmi, I am going to say thank you for joining us this evening. We do want to continue to help you grow your business, and join us on Monday if you haven't already signed up. It is limited space. We are not just saying that. I believe it's spaces for like 75, and we already got like maybe 40 today signed up. So that really is limited space. Once it's gone, you'll have to catch the replay, okay? All right, guys. Don't sleep on it. Oh, Donna says she signed up. Yeah, Donna, I'll see you in class. And I do have, as of this recording, I have 3 spaces left for the class, okay? The live Notarize Like a Pro, which will be next Friday night, 6 o'clock, okay? Be square. All right, guys. I'll let Alexis say good night on behalf of everybody, everything. Peace out. Alexis?
Good night, everyone. I hope you all have a good week. This was a good middle of the week conversation. Really fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you're part of our Facebook group, and we will see you all on Monday. Maybe before then, but we'll see y'all Monday.
Good night.
Night.
Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.